Ooh. Oh, look at that blue sky. Blue sky. Blue sky. Ah. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Beautiful Monday so far. Monday morning. Actually, didn't run yesterday because I did not run yesterday. What's my excuse? I don't even know, but I did not run yesterday. Like I said, I did not run yesterday. But yes, it's a little sunny here this morning. Sun is out, that blue sky. To my right over here, I can see some birds actually flying, and they're just doing their own thing. Sky is so blue this morning. Blue sky. Pretty soon it's like 29 or 30 degrees. As you can see, I've just been running like every time I come out, I have to do 21 miles. Any day that I run is 21 miles. So I'm just so building up and just doing all that. And it's really funny, because this morning I was sort of thinking, I see the passion that a lot of us have for running and the yoga aspect of things, meditation. But those things truly requires a lot of discipline. And I mean full discipline, extreme discipline. I've noticed something lately also too, and the mucus that we have in our bodies, in our nose in the morning, when you practice yoga enough with a lot of breathing exercising, you could actually reduce that mucus, because a lot of those mucus are actually coming from either the food that you eat or your body's telling you something is going wrong. So that's just how it is for me. So my get up time is always 2 a.m. as usual, and I like to do some push-ups on the yoga mat actually. So truly every push-up that I do, that's when I get into the yoga pose and stretch my body. So I've realized that really build up your muscles. You become a lot stronger than you realize. But those push-ups has to be a lifestyle with the yoga. So that's the thing that I've done the last 3-4 years to be able to build my upper body and my lower back. So this thing called health has been something that I've been passionate about for many years now. It's really funny, like food is literally my medicine. I don't take no pills. I don't take none of that. I don't take no vitamins. You name it, I just do not do. It's really funny. Unlike before, I had all type of things in my in my cabinet, shall I say. But the last 4 years, I literally just eliminated those things, and I started to use my own natural resource in my body to heal my body. So when I hear all this, do take shakes. So, but mainly I drink a lot of water. A gallon is every morning. And that gallon is absolutely amazing. It's really funny. I've been doing like 15 push-ups straight now. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get to 100 soon. So I do like 25 sets of, like 25 push-ups. So and I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to be able to do 100 push-ups at once. No, 50 first, and I do 100. And what it is, when you practicing yoga every day and doing those push-ups constantly, don't put a time limit on it, because we want to be able to do push-ups and get a result in 2 months. That's just not and especially if you're eating the correct way, because water takes longer to build muscles on you. Like the strength, I'm shocked myself. And that's what allows me to hold my upper body up with all these miles that I do every day. And now my feet is firmly on the ground, just like literally grabbing. It's almost like our Jeep, the way it's designed. Because when you look at your cars, they're actually designed from our own, the way we move. Human beings design cars, our brain designed it, and everything, your Jeep, everything, your chocolate stuff is all up in your body. I even did a little test. So I was running on the incline, and the moment I gassed up, that's where that car will change its gear. You can try it. So yes, those are the things that I was just sort of thinking of today, because I'm not an expert. Don't get me wrong, I'm just learning. But your body has its own natural resources. A lot of time when we in that little pain, when we feel that little pain, doing it naturally, you'd be really amazed. And when we talk about yoga, what it can actually do to the body, absolutely amazing. And I think sometimes it's a little, how do I say this? It's very hard to grasp, because some yoga teachers don't even run. So because they don't run, they don't really think yoga has anything to do with running or the stretching. I mean, when we look at yoga, we just look at it as something that female does. But when you actually do the push-ups properly, and I mean very slow on that mat, because when you do those push-ups slowly, it'll take you a while for you to build that inner strength to be able to hold your upper body down very slowly like that. So doing your yoga with push-ups, it's absolutely amazing. It builds your lower back. And as far as the meditation aspect of it, I look at meditation as a kiss. When you are kissing your loved one, there is a certain skill that you use. It's natural, it's within you, and that's the same way with meditation, but it just requires patience. Because we think we could just sit down and meditate and go in the zones after like 3 couple of months. No, it takes years of practice, and it doesn't really help, because we have a lot of all this going to your head, do this. No, you have to let meditation come naturally. First attempt is just sit down, let your mind wander, because the power within your mind is amazing. Because when your mind gets tired of wandering, it'll come back to where it needs to settle. But when we don't hear that settle, we give up so quickly on the whole meditation route. Let me see if I can read this. Yeah, thank you. So we give up on the whole meditation route. We never got really patient with it. So when you're doing the whole 9 yards, when I'm talking about the full package where you meditate, you read, you're doing push-ups, you're doing yoga, and you get out, put in the miles. I think that because we separate things, in the yoga is, like I was reading the Yoga Sutra, and they talk about discrimination, because discrimination where we just say, oh no, you don't need to run, just do the stretching. But the thing is, when you really look at your yoga mat, it is designed for you to do your push-ups. And if you could just take time to do the push-up very slowly, I always heard this woman, people would say, a woman would tell me, I don't have the upper body. I'm telling you that, look, if you can push out a baby, trust me, you're a lot stronger than you think you are. Yes, I don't think women realize that sometimes. If a woman can push out a baby, a woman is a lot stronger than she realized. And I always say this, my ultra running in long distance, I knew I can run 100 miles when I saw my son being born. And I'm like, if she could push out a baby, I definitely can run 100 miles. That's not a big deal. I know you can push out a baby, but I can. That I know I can do. So, and that's the whole thing about meditation, And when you learn how to relax your whole body, even when you're jogging, you can meditate, because it is just really funny how those movements, the running, the yoga, the running has been taken out of it, and most people that talk about meditation, how do I put it, do not understand it deep enough. You can't get a certificate on those things. You got to practice, and that is practice every single day. And when one realizes that your whole body is whatever you want to call it, God, higher self, you pay more attention to it. It's absolutely amazing what it can do and how it can heal itself. So yes, let me continue this easy 21 mile. And as you can see, I've actually done this year. Every time I come out, it's 21 miles. The weather's been, once in a while, no, biscuit. 21 miles, just easy 21 miles. So another beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. And like I said, learn how to sit still. You are that image of God. One love.